Good morning, folks. I'm with some friends and family going on a small boat cruise. This is the River Sal in South Goa. Everyone waving out. This is a lovely Sunday morning. Nice. We had a few days of clouds and rain the last 3 days, but the sun is out on a Sunday, allowing us, a masked ride holiday. Everyone is wearing their masks. So lovely. So this, what you can see in front of you, let me zoom in, is the Kudbona jetty in South Goa. It's a very busy jetty, has got lots of trawlers. I don't know how much you can see against the sun, but these are, small to medium sized trawlers. You see some truck there in the background carrying fish away. There are a lot of air-conditioned, air-cooled vans which carry fish interstate. They are all parked there on the road, if you can see some of them. And here you can see a better view of the trawlers. Very interesting. This side, these small fishing boats, is the Bethul side, and the other side this is the Mobor side. So it's very interesting. JK Sagar, the name of that boat. And now we'll come to what is called the sandbanks of the Betul Bay. Betul Bay is very pretty. I'll show you soon. If you let me zoom in, there is a trawler, a fishing trawler going out to sea at the distance. Can you see it? There it is, going out to sea. And we will kind of follow it. Actually, we are also going out to sea. So this is a very pretty part of the Sal River. Literally, we are on the Sal River, and look at how it meets the sea. Let me show you the point where it meets the sea. There it is. Yeah, check this out. Check this out. See how it meets the sea here. Look at the sea is coming in, and the river meets the sea here. Isn't it beautiful? There it is. And you see that trawler at a distance, and this is the Mobor beach. And a little of the background. Lighthouse, this is the lighthouse. How? Yeah, look at that. Now that's a trawler at a distance, which is my friend Nipun is suggesting I should have had a helmet with a GoPro. Anyway, this is limited budget, OnePlus mobile in operation. Show you a little more of the sea. So this is the Bethul skyline. It's all Bethul. And technically the Bethul Fort, all this greenery that you see is the Bethul Fort of yesteryears. So we are on the high seas. We are into the Arabian Sea. So that's the Kangani Beach at the distance. Let me zoom in. Yeah, that's the Kangani Beach, just below Bethul Fort, and we are headed there. I think we are going to kind of go round take a kind of an arc and then come in. Meanwhile, show you how beautiful the ocean is. There, that trawler that I was shooting some time back, it's at a distance now. Look at the vastness of the ocean. You go in a straight row, absolutely straight line, and you'll hit the Sultanate of Oman. So we are kind of geographically opposite Sultanate of Oman, I guess. This is an interesting shot. You know, the boat hand, the young boatman here is picked up the anchor, and he's going to, that's the anchor, and he would be, now working on the anchor, because the boat has to anchor at some distance from the beach, and the beach is there. I'll show you the beach. That's the beach in the distance. So we have anchored here a short distance from the coast to do some fishing. As you can see, there are several fishing rods on the boat, and some of our group members have already started fishing. They have begun their angling. There, big fishing rod.
So that's Rahul about to jump off, and there he goes. Now this is Ashish, and there he goes.
No, not you.
Come on guys, buck up.
We're not here, no.
Ira, chalo.
This is not easy. You can't come
That's Ira.
on the boat once you fall inside. Okay?
Come on, Ira. Time to jump off.
No. Does he know I'm jumping?
Yeah.
Just tell him. She's also jumping.
वो भी jump कर रही है. अरे, so यहाँ से?
बच्चा नहीं. बच्चे को नहीं. This is dangerous water. Look how much time it's taken to get stuck onto this. Look how big the wave is. It's your phone, huh? It's yours. You will jump in.
हाँ, that. This little one also wants to go, but not allowed yet. Yay! Ira's also in.
Mama. No! They're saying childs are not allowed. Look how big the wave is.
Reached.
So this is the Kangani Beach where our boat has brought us. Yeah, our boat brought us here. But sadly, a terrible sight of the beach has been thrashed by both tourists and locals, because the Kangani village is close by, so is Bethul, and locals come here regularly for their weekend parties, and they've just left all their beer bottles and water bottles all over the beach and in the hinterland. Here our group is collecting all these, as you can see, we are collecting all the bottles and plastic bottles and beer bottles. We are putting it into a pile here. There's a big pile, and there is just not this, but even other trash. This is just our initial collection, and we are hoping to. We brought bags with us. We knew that this would be the case, so we have our friend Anurag has brought many bags from Kolwa. So we have got plastic bags. We are going to put it all into plastic bags and take it back to the mainland. A little bit of social work from our side. Here's more footage see the kind of trash that is there, and that our team is collecting. Such a lot of trash. It's such a scenic place, but we as a people, whether we are tourists or we are locals from Goa, we just don't care about our
Stream, Rahul, that stream,
yeah.
so pretty, and
Yeah.
the position.
Yeah. So my friend Nipun just told me that see how pretty this stream is, but then look at it's such a pretty stream, but look at the trash on the sand. Very, very, very sad. But let us see. We are a group of 6-7 people. Let's see how much we can collect. So here we have all our friends who have collected all the trash. I mean, as much as we could. You can see here now the bottles that we are putting in. So we got 2 bagfuls of beer bottles and plastic bottles, and I mean a little contribution from our side to clean this part of the beach. And finally, we are leaving the Kangani Beach, but not before taking all a lot of trash that we collected. Our friends and small team collected all this trash here. You can see the black. Yeah, we cleaned a lot of the beach. You can see the beach here, how clean it is. Yeah, now this has all been cleaned by our wonderful team here. Hey guys, give us a thumbs up. Yeah. So we are taking this trash back to the mainland and for some kind of recycling. Yeah. Okay. We are going to be boarding that blue boat back again, but we just being very responsible. We are taking all the trash that we collected from the beach, and our own bottles back to the organizer so that he recycles it. And the good news is that these boat operators, they tell us that they do take back all their water bottles and beer bottles back to the mainland, whatever they bring with them. See, some of our boat people are on the other boat, the following tourist boat, and they have to join our boat, and look at how they're going to be joining us. The boat has come alongside, and 2 of those, see, they're just jumping in. There. This is collaboration at its best. Teamwork, both boats helping each other. We are off. And look at that lovely Bethul Fort. You can see the ramparts right on top. If you notice the rock formation, and must have been a very impressive fort in the medieval times for sure, when the Adil Shahi kings were ruling Goa before the Portuguese came. If I'll zoom in here. You'll see a small cross on top of that hillock there. I mean, on the foothills of the fort. We are circumventing the fort. Look at the rock formations. Very impressive rock formations. Large rocks. I'm sure many centuries old. That's the magic of nature and environment which we need to preserve. And look at this greenery, which again we need to fight and preserve, to save our Goa from all this fantastic, infrastructure plans that the central government has in mind. This is the Bethul Sandbanks, as in the Mobor, the outstretch of the Mobor beach, right up till the tip here. This tip you can see, and see the Bethul lighthouse on the top of the hill. On the extreme left is the Baretto chapel. There is a temple here, the Bethul temple. This is the Betul Bay. Very pretty. Very pretty. And now we will turn left to get into the River Sal. We are in the mouth of the River Sal. And here's the lovely, the reigning deity of the fisherman community of Bethul. There we are entering the River Sal. Isn't it fascinating? You know, entering by boat from the Arabian Sea into the River Sal at almost 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Hot sun. I'm not minding the sun at all because of the scenery all around. Hi, this is the Kudbona jetty which I showed you in the morning, but much better light now. It's harsh light in the afternoon, but you can see the trawlers from up close. Look at the number of trawlers. All these trawlers are equipped with these big lights which they use in the for night fishing. They got these powerful lights fitted on their tall beams, and this jetty has got a few trucks still there. Can you see the trucks there? Those are all the interstate trucks which carry the fish from Goa to, say, Karnataka. This is a panoramic view. That's the Hotel Leela's property on the left, one of their restaurants. So we bid farewell to Captain Anuj and his team. They're waving out to us, and this is the lovely boat that took us to the Arabian Sea and back, and they are headed back home into the Sal, further down to where they are anchored normally. Goodbye.